So certainly some colder temperatures. Lots of people probably maybe even turning their heater on tonight.
I had mine on. I had a heating pad under my legs last night.
Okay.
It was so cold.
Right.
Yeah, I was working the weather here 45 years ago tonight.
Wow.
And something happened that day, and I've been trying to remember all day what it was. Maybe it'll occur to me during the weather. Let's take a look at what the weather was like today from our Anna Maria camera. What a beautiful start to the day. The winds were calm. Got a little breezy in the afternoon that kicked up a little tiny waves there on the bay, and by sunset it was absolutely gorgeous, not a cloud in the sky. High temperatures today: 64 at Tampa, 67 at Fort Myers, 69 was a high in Miami, and after a freezing start they managed to warm up to 61 at Gainesville. I think they were like down to 27 overnight, and our highs across the viewing area pretty much the mid-60s everywhere. Currently at Sarasota Bradenton International Airport, 46 degrees, the dew point 44. I think it's going to come up a little bit, so I think this is pretty close to as cold as we're going to get, maybe 46, 45, but certainly not down to 40, which is what we had at sunrise this morning. Winds right now are calm. Looking at the almanac, last night's low, there's the 40, the afternoon high was 64, and on this date, 45 years ago today, we broke the record for the state of 87. I was doing the weather here at what we now call ABC 7. And it just so happens.
Channel 40 Weather Watch, the late night report. Well, tornadoes and a variety of adverse weather has been occurring up in the northern portion of the state, particularly in the panhandle into Alabama and Mississippi.
Oh my goodness, a very young
20-year-old
Steve, but I'm still here and still kicking out the weather. We have clear skies right over the heart of Florida right now. Those winds are slackening off as we see calm weather right now, but as a front approaches during the day tomorrow, those winds are going to pick up off the Gulf, bringing in milder temperatures and gusts up to about 20 miles an hour. But nothing like the stormy night they have across the Great Lakes, with snow spreading from Michigan across Ontario into upstate New York. And look at the futurecast. That's going to head right on through New England, but along the highly populated I-95 corridor, it's all going to be rain, at least on this one. But look back, we have another area developing for Thursday, spinning out across the Ohio Valley and heading on a further south direction. So maybe they'll get some snow Thursday into Friday in the New York City area. Well, here is the buckle in the jet stream causing that bitter cold air over most of the east, and warm, unseasonably warm and dry in the west. High pressure over us, and that front up there is heading in our direction. Temperatures right now, it's still bitterly cold in Toronto, 27, Montreal 14, Chicago 33. They're going to be in the teens tomorrow up in that part of the country. Well, here are weather headlines for the rest of this week. A thermal roller coaster. It's going to get warm one day, cold the next, warm, cold, but it'll all even out by this time next week. Look for lows tonight, warmer tomorrow with temperatures about 72, and cooler again Wednesday, hence the roller coaster metaphor. Here's our future cast at 11 o'clock, looking through the night, and tomorrow fair to partly cloudy skies. It should not rain. Here comes the front tomorrow afternoon with the gusty winds, bringing in cooler weather one more time, but not colder weather. And once that's gone, we'll warm up again for Thursday before the rain gets here Friday. Here's our forecast for tonight. Look for skies to be clear and not quite as cold, 46, 47, the overnight low temperature. Our average is 55. Winds will be light. And then tomorrow, you'll notice the winds pick up in the morning gradually as that front gets closer and closer. It's a dry front. It won't have any rain associated with it. It'll be breezy, 72 the high. Average will be 74. And here's the 7-day outlook. The good and the bad of it all. After the front comes through, we drop 10 degrees on Wednesday, bounce back up to 71 Thursday. Then another stronger, wetter front comes through on Friday, bringing us a 60% chance of rain. I think we may up that a little bit tomorrow as it gets closer. High 74, cooling them off for Saturday. And then things start to stabilize, I think, for Sunday and Monday of next week as we are on the final down stretch toward Christmas week. I think we'll have milder conditions and no more cold Arctic blasts, we hope. And that's our weather, Jacqueline, 45 years later.
Thank you so much, Steve.